Uncle C back in the office, and in today's video we're going to be discussing seduction and ultimately how you can use your words to create attraction and build the proper chemistry with the types of women that you want. And in today's video I'm going to be discussing front end game. Now, fair warning, this is going to be one of the most in-depth one-to-one breakdowns I have ever given in regards to front end game, in regards to working words properly, and ultimately ensuring you have the right seduction skills you've always wanted. Let's dive in. Now, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Zander. I'm the founder of Headman. I'm here to revitalize masculinity and help make men full stack. So, let's dive in. Let's talk seduction and let's figure this out step by step. The reason why I'm discussing this today is because when it comes to seduction as a man, this is all you can control. Okay, all you can control is your words. That's all you have. This is where guys get so invested into the purpose building, the finances, the status, and all of that's great, and all of that makes you a full stack one percenter. But the truth is this: if you're standing face to face with a woman that you have attraction towards, you have to understand that none of that holds any weight if you can't communicate properly. Okay, if you can't communicate properly, you have no pull. Your words is all you can control. So for those of you who want to neglect this aspect of communication, this aspect of game, you're selling yourself short and you're being lazy. A true man can lead his life in all ways, and ultimately you being able to work your words the proper way is you leading her emotions. This is one step further into your journey. So, the reason why this is so important is because women's attraction equals how you make her feel. Okay, I will give you an example. Women love details. Okay, just yesterday I was sitting with my woman, Brittany, and we were sitting and eating. And I was telling a story, right? And after I said something, there was like a period break, there was a sentence end, and I was done speaking. But she goes, give me the details. You can't just say that unless you fill me in. I want to know. Did they say it like this? Did your friend say it like that? And was his reaction this? She was literally creating a narrative in her brain to keep herself occupied. That's how much details matter to women. Okay? Details matter because details provoke emotion. So, any emotion wins. Okay, this emotion can be happiness, this can be sadness, this can be rage, love, joy, frustration, or confusion, even anger. It doesn't matter. The fact that she can feel something is far greater than feeling nothing at all. So any emotion equals attraction. Now in the short term, let's say there's sadness or there's anger, that might induce short-term frustration, but in the long run, this wins the heart. This is going to anger a lot of people. This is going to make some of you angry just learning this or just knowing this, that the only emotion you cannot give is just love or just positivity. That will get boring quick. If this equals attraction, you have to understand something by me telling you this. I'm just the messenger. I'm just communicating exactly the truth. Because of that, this is a learned skill. I fundamentally believe that very few men on planet Earth are born with natural game, are born with natural front end game to hook a woman properly. Like, this is truly a learned skill for over 99% of the population. So, because of that, it's a language pattern. Like, it's something you can learn. Because of that, I want you to think as if you're going to learn Spanish, maybe you're trying to learn French, maybe you're trying to learn Portuguese, you're trying to learn a new language if your first language is English. If you're trying to learn a new language, you have to slowly adapt the skills and the nuance and the context of that speech. It's the same when speaking with women in an attractive format. So I will give you an example. One of my one-to-one clients, he works with me from time to time, and he shot me a message. So he shoots me a message, and his wife texts him this big long message, and he goes, "What's up, brother? What would you think of the reply would this be in regards to my kids? Is this validation? I'm still trying to figure out what is necessary communication and when she wants to see me. What should I do to take this approach?" I go, my reply would be something like, if you want to talk kids, wear something sexy for me. And I told him word for word, I go, my reply would be, if you want to talk about the kids, wear something hot for me when we meet to entertain me. Now notice, him and his wife is on the rough. Because of that, her big long message about the kids like this typically would have registered in that man's head as, oh boy, I might as well talk exactly the same way and have a message of equal length. Instead, what did he do? He showed a lack of care. So when you say, hey, I don't know, just show up and wear something cute for me, this shows that he's not going to take the interaction too seriously. This is going to cause short-term frustration, but in the long term, this is going to equal love. So moving into the middle of this whiteboard presentation, what exactly is front-end game? Okay, front-end game is, you got to think like you are putting on a cape, almost like a superhero. In the beginning, everything that I'm demonstrating on this whiteboard to you, the way that you speak to draw out these emotions is not going to feel firsthand. This is not going to feel firsthand at all. This is going to feel like second nature. So because of that, you have to learn and adapt the facts that bold statements that purposefully show detail is going to win a woman's heart. If you make a bold statement such as, you know, I love that purple bow that you have in your hair, okay? And you say something along the lines of, it looks so sweet, it looks so innocent, it makes you look like a good girl that I want to get to know. Okay, that's a sentence right there that's going to provoke an emotion. She's going to think, does he like me or does he like the purple bow? He also wants to get to know me. Maybe he's interested in me. Maybe he's interested in me beyond beauty or beyond looks. Now notice I came up with this off the cuff. Okay, but because of that, these are certain examples I have to show. And the reason why I'm such a proponent of this is because you can learn this stuff at any height, any age, any income level. So for those of you who consistently level up your life but you make no success in dating, this is why. What you have to consistently have is a childlike lack of care. Lack of care how the emotions go in the interaction on her end, and ultimately you are the stable rock. Like nobody can get mad at a rock, nobody can yell at a rock. So if you are the unmovable force to where no matter what she says, it's like the arrows just shoot off the armor. It's so much easier. So what you have to know with this is also going to have thick skin. If you're in public, people will know. People will know that you're in game mode, okay? Here's what's going to happen. The other men that watch you do this are going to be jealous. You have the strength to speak that way. And the women that are watching this are ultimately going to be sitting there and they're going to be jealous that they're not the one who gets to feel these emotions. What you have to know though is it's a win-win for you, no matter what. So show strength, sit in that fire. It's gonna feel intense the first few times you're in public and you're speaking to somebody new. That's okay. Game and front end game specifically is the only way for her to actually like you. It's the only way for you to demonstrate some sort of charisma, and it's the only way that she will feel chemistry. There's no amount of digits in a bank account that can make up for this stuff, and there's no amount of bench presses that can make up for the lack of skill when it comes to speaking properly to actually get a woman in a comfortable, attractive state towards you. So you might be wondering, Casey, this sounds good, I'm starting to understand. What are some things to say? Well, I don't have a woman right in front of me to demonstrate, so I'm going to do my best off the cuff to start to demonstrate to you what front end game is. Front end game would be anything that would be like, you know, let's say you say something like you look like. Now insert any emotion. You look like fun, you look like trouble, you look like danger, you look like the type of girl that I might want to get to know. You look like the type of woman who I have interest in, but that color combo between the shirt and the pants is just a little wacky, so I'm not sure yet. Okay, there is anything you could say that's going to start to show that you're a guy who's okay with a quick interaction that shows some sort of charisma or attraction. Another thing you could say is, hey, I like/dislike XYZ about you. A bold statement like this is probably going to get her into qualification mode towards you if she deems you as attractive. These are good things. Another thing you want to have consistently is super detailed stories. If I tell you I visited Mexico and I went on the ocean, that's just one sentence. But if I say I visited Mexico and I went to the ocean and the ocean was crystal clear, and then I could see all of these fish swimming below, and it made me feel like I was literally just connected with the earth, just my bare feet directly in the sand. And the most amazing thing was, as the sunset was going down, all of a sudden I noticed that the earth was just looking so great, and I felt an inner peace of joy. And the only thing that I wanted during that vacation was I just wanted to have a special somebody by my side. Isn't that amazing? Now, if you say that, notice that for some of you might be, okay, see, that sounds so cheesy, that sounds so corny. But off the cuff, what that is it's super descriptive detail and it's super descriptive story. Things like that, detail, okay? Drawing out narrative, drawing out stories. These are seduction tips that win a woman's heart. So another thing that you can have is questions that can escalate. Think about that. Questions that can escalate the interaction. Such as, if you're asking questions in this format and you say something along the lines of, well, hey, don't give me those eyes. Don't give me that smirk. Why are you blushing? This is escalation sentences, okay? You will notice that just that, even if she didn't send off any flirting signals, because you were willing to say it, there's going to be instant chemistry. So these sorts of things will build chemistry, and anything that you say along these lines is going to build chemistry. For those of you who neglect this because you think, oh, I'm a man, I'm a strong stoic, and that's all I should be. That's cool, but guess what? If you're a true leader, a true alpha, a true leader, guess what? You have to lead all areas. And you having the ability to show that you can influence her emotions is not only going to be a massive turn on, but for you, this is going to be a win-win when it comes to making the positive connections in your dating life that you've always wanted. Fellas, if you like this video, I genuinely do hope that it served you. And if you've gotten this far in the video, I highly recommend you doing one thing specifically. I highly advise you going down and watching the MBT webinar. Okay, MBT stands for Masculine Behavioral Techniques. It's brand new shot for 2022. It's some of my best material that I've produced. Secondly, if you're a man wanting to work one-to-one with me, and specifically you have a special someone in mind that you're wanting, okay, I have a quick 15-minute video presentation down below. You can actually schedule a call with my brother. We have a few spots open this month for this, and you're going to get some of my best one-to-one consulting along this whole process. Last but not least, I highly recommend you going down below, subscribing to the Headman Nation newsletter. Every single week inside of Headman Nation, I'm going to be showing you behind the scenes footage, step by step, of exactly how I'm doing things with these proprietary frameworks inside of Headman, whether that comes to masculinity, building, my company and the tools that I've used to do so, and advanced female nature and female dynamic. Hit the like button, guys, comment and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.